In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how we can book this $8,000 Emirates business class flight from Sydney to Dubai using Qantas points. Emirates business class is among the best business class product in the sky, right up there with Qatar. They're known for having the best service and some of the most luxurious aircraft in the sky. Now these flights from Australia to Dubai in business class, if you were typically going to pay cash, they would usually set you back around $8,000. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can book that for just over $1,000 when we use Qantas points. Now before I get into it, if these videos are helpful to you, I would appreciate a thumbs up and if you also left a comment letting me know. Now with that out of the way, let's get straight into today's video. Now in order to book this $8,000 flight for just over $1,000 when we use Qantas points, you will need Qantas points. Ideally, you'll already have the points required. It's about 130,100 Qantas points. But if you don't have the points required, check out some of my other videos on this channel. I've talked about how you can earn Qantas points plenty of different times. Watch some of those videos. I make it very clear on how you can earn a lot of Qantas points in a very short amount of time. Now, assuming that you've got the points, we now need to find the flight so we can book that will unlock this $8,000 business class flight for just over $1,000 when we use these Qantas points. How do we go about doing that? We can actually do it two different ways. One is directly on the Qantas Frequent Flyer website, and the other way is going to be my personal favorite method, which is going to be by using seats.aero. Seats.aero will just allow me to search the entire Qantas website in a matter of seconds, so I know exactly when these reward seats are available. To use seats.aero, just go onto the home page and I can type in the route that I want, so Sydney to Dubai, and I'm going to click search here. Now this data is starting to load and you can see here that I'm searching 180 days plus or minus from this date. And if I click on programs here, I can just select the Qantas Frequent Flyer program, and I'm now seeing all of the flights I can book on the Qantas Frequent Flyer program. If I click on business here, it is now ranking all of this data through by business class availability first. And if I hold down shift and click on the date, it will now rank all those business class flights in order of earliest date through to latest. I can now very clearly see all of the business class reward seats that I can book from Sydney to Dubai for the next 6 months. Now hopefully one of these flights will be suitable for you, but if you did want to increase the amount of reward seats that you can find, type in AUL, which will search all of Australia's major airports. This will then include nearby cities like Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth, Adelaide. If I click on business and hold down shift to rank it in order, you can now see I have a lot more flights than what was previously available. For this example, I'm just going to pick one flight, so we will highlight the 26th of November here, Sydney to Dubai, 130,100 Qantas points, and you can see if I hover over it, it's going to tell me I have to pay $1,255 in taxes in addition to the points that I'm going to pay. Booking Emirates flights through the Qantas Frequent Flyer website are notorious for high flight taxes. On most of the Emirates flights, you're going to be paying somewhere between $1,000 to $1,500 in cash in addition to the points you pay. It does suck because in comparison with Qantas flights or other partner airlines, you can usually just pay somewhere between $300 to $400 in flight taxes. This is a massive increase, basically 3 times the amount of what you would usually pay, but it is Emirates business class, up there with the best business class product in the sky. There's not much we can do about it. So now that I know this flight data, the 26th of November, I'm going to go back to the Qantas Frequent Flyer program to show you how we can book it. Once I'm on the Qantas Frequent Flyer program, I can type in Sydney to Dubai, ensure that rewards is ticked, business class is ticked, one way, one adult. And when I click on this dates calendar here, this is going to show me the other way that we can also find the reward seat availability. You can see as I scroll through these dates here, I'm looking for these little red ribbons. These little red ribbons indicate the classic reward rates, and those classic reward rates are the fares that will allow me to book these $8,000 business class flights for 130,100 Qantas points, plus that $1,200 in flight taxes. So you can see I can quite easily find all of the reward availability for this specific route, Sydney to Dubai. But the reason I prefer using seats.aero is because I can search all of those Australian major large airports all in once, and I can do multiple searches and combine them and search all of those different flights in a matter of seconds, compared to individually going through the Qantas site, typing in Sydney to Dubai, then searching through that data, then Adelaide to Dubai, searching through that, Melbourne, Brisbane. You get the point. If you do want to sign up to seats.aero, check the link in the video description. I've got my referral code in there. I personally use seats.aero every single day. It is amazing. So now that we have the 26th of November ticked, I can just click on continue and search flights. And you can see that once this data has loaded here, that flight appears, 130,100 Qantas points and $1,200 in taxes, Sydney to Dubai. This will be in business class because it's a business reward rate. And that is how you go about booking it. Now, if you had the points required to book this fare in your account, you would then follow the prompts and continue. Check out. It's a very simple process. It's just like booking a normal flight. But that is how you go about booking an $8,000 business class flights on Emirates for $1,253 when you're using Qantas points. Now, if you do need help, either one, earning more frequent flyer points so you can book these sort of flights, or two, finding these reward seats, check out my Patreon group. The link to that is in the video description. Every single day in there, I help my members book the very best business and first class flights using their Qantas and their Velocity points. I also share with my members some of the best ways that they can earn frequent flyer points. I've been doing this now for 10 years. I know all the ins and outs, and I teach everything that I can inside my Patreon group. If you're a first class tier member, you'll also get direct access to me so you can ask me any specific questions. I hope today's video was helpful, and other than that, I'll see you in the next one.